What happened to Tony Yeboah? Tony Yeboah used to be one of the most prominent and prolific goalscorers of the game, with a better goal-to-game ratio than the likes of Persie and Thierry Henry. However, he was most well known for scoring spectacular goals which were mesmerizing to watch. But where is the African striker now, and why is he not talked about enough today? Keep watching to find out. Anthony Tony Yeboah was born in Kumasi, Ghana on the 6th of June 1966. He spent his youth playing football in Kumasi before kicking off his senior career at Ghanaian club Asante Kotoko, where he won the Ghana Premier League for 3 consecutive seasons that he stayed at the club. From there, he went on to play for Okwahu United, where he scored for fun in the only season that he played there. His spectacular display at Okwahu, where he scored 35 goals in 35 appearances, granted him the chance to go to Germany for better opportunities. However, Yeboah was reluctant to go to Europe as he enjoyed staying in Ghana, where he was constantly showered with gifts and money from the fans after the games. He claimed that he was proud of himself at the club in Ghana, as after the matches, he would walk through Kantamanto and people would give him money. However, the opportunity to play European football was too big to miss, and Tony finally took everyone's advice and travelled to Germany, despite not preferring to do so. After arriving, Tony participated in trials for massive German clubs such as Dortmund and Kaiserslautern, but got rejected from everywhere. He blamed the change of circumstances from his motherland to be the reason behind his failure. He found it extremely difficult to adapt to the different languages, diets, and the weather. Tony finally got a place in German club A.F.C. Saarbrücken in 1988, where he made history by being the first black player to appear in the Bundesliga. Despite having a slow start and quiet first season, Tony went on to score 17 league goals in the second year. His 26 goals in 65 games caught the attention of top Bundesliga clubs, and he earned himself a move to Eintracht Frankfurt in 1990. Being the first black player to ever play for Frankfurt, Tony became a victim of intense racial slurs and monkey noises. He was booed by his own fans as well as rival fans for his appearance, during a time when racism wasn't considered to be such a big offence. However, instead of bowing down to his haters, Yeboah, like a warrior, shut all his critics off with his outstanding performances. Not only did he establish himself as a lethal striker, but he also became the first African player to captain a Bundesliga club. He even grabbed the Bundesliga top scorer award twice in consecutive seasons, 1993 and 1994. By now, Yeboah had already made a name for himself as one of the best centre-forwards in Europe, and he was already on the wish list of several top European clubs. After 5 successful seasons at Frankfurt, where he scored 68 goals in 123 games, Yeboah decided to move to the Premier League in 1995, where he would go on to live an unforgettable legacy. Leeds United bought the African superstar for £3.4 million, and he exploded in the English top flight as soon as he set foot on Elland Road. Not only was his scoring form great, but the Ghanaian footballer made a name for himself for scoring a number of breathtaking goals. His most memorable strike was the stunning volley from outside the box against Liverpool, the club he supported whilst growing up in Ghana. The power-bundled strike flew past David James, thundered against the crossbar and over the line, before springing back up into the roof of the net, leaving the entire audience in disbelief. Not only was this Yeboah's favourite goal, but it also featured on Premier League's 25th anniversary in 2017 as the league's second greatest goal ever, after Dennis Bergkamp's goal against Newcastle United. His other special eye-catching goal was the one against Wimbledon, where he danced past the opposition defence to score a rocketing strike in the top corner of the goal. He won the Goal of the Month as well as the Goal of the Season award for the 1995-96 season for that goal. During the 2 years in the Premier League, Yeboah picked up several Goal of the Month awards and was the only player to win back-to-back BBC Match of the Day Goal of the Month competitions until Gareth Bale equalled the feat in 2013. The Ghanaian prodigy also scored 3 hat-tricks for the Whites in the few games that he played for them. He was also voted Leeds United's Player of the Year in 1996, making him the club's first ever non-British player to win the award. Tony cited his immaculate form and scoring prowess at Leeds to be the result of his love for the Yorkshire pudding. There was also a video released after him named Yeboah Shoot to Kill while he was at Leeds. despite being sidelined for several games for the Yorkshire club due to multiple injuries. Yeboah was able to appear in 47 games, during which period he scored 24 goals. However, his spell in the Premier League was short-lived and he left the club in 1997. He appeared out of nowhere in the English top flight to shake up the entire league and left as a cult hero for the Leeds fans, who craved for more of his service. His short time in the Premier League can be regarded as the most delicious cameo ever performed on a football stage. His departure from the English side was a result of a clash with the newly appointed manager George Graham. He was sold by Leeds to Bundesliga club Hamburger SV, while all the other teams in the German league prepared to tackle the beast of a striker. He expected to pick up on the legacy that he left behind 2 years back, but things did not go according to plan this time. His performance fell significantly after the several injuries that he picked up back in the Premier League, and it is safe to say that he never fully recovered to his best self. He played for Hamburger until 2001, during which time he appeared in 100 games, scoring only 28 goals. Yeboah's last transfer was to Qatari club Al-Ittihad, where he played the final season of his career. He appeared in 22 games for Al-Ittihad, scoring only 5 goals, which were enough to help his team win both the Qatar Stars League and the Emir of Qatar Cup in 2002. He retired from his professional playing career in the Middle East at the end of the season. Apart from his incredible club career, Tony Yeboah was also a fearful force in the Ghana national team. He played for the Black Stars for over a decade, representing his national team in 3 Africa Cup of Nations. Out of these 3, the best Yeboah could do was help his country finish 2nd and 4th in 1992 and 1996 respectively. Yeboah scored 29 goals for Ghana in 59 games, making him the nation's 3rd highest goalscorer in history, behind Abedi Pele and Asamoah Gyan. After retiring, Yeboah went back to his beloved birthplace of Ghana and has been there ever since, a decision that he is very proud of. In 2008, he was appointed as the new chairman of Bericum Chelsea, which was a newly promoted Ghana Premier League club. He also entered the world of business by opening his own nightclub, a couple of luxury hotels, and his own football club. His football club, Okwahu A.F.C., named after his own nickname, is based in Kumasi and plays in the Ghanaian 2nd Division. However, he had recently sold the club. Yeboah also has an international sports agency called Anthony Yeboah Sports Promotion. According to the former Ghana international, his luxury hotels, which are also named Yagola, were set up to provide employment opportunities for his fellow countrymen. According to Yeboah, he does not miss playing football as much as he thought he would. Although he misses the day-to-day stuff such as seeing his teammates every day and the support of the fans, he does not miss the playing part. He has a newfound interest in playing golf, which is his #1 sport at the moment. However, he is grateful for everything that his football career has granted him. Yeboah now happily lives in his motherland with his wife, Tasha Yeboah, and his 2 children. He is a hero back in Ghana for everything that he has achieved on European soil and is much loved by the people. He is also still held in high regard at Leeds United, where he is looked at not only as a club legend, but as an unparalleled warrior. We have reached the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to click the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel for more football related content. For more interesting football videos, click the link appearing on the screen now, and I will see you in the next one.